I think it's really interesting that there is an entire group of people on the internet who A, love to argue with strangers on the internet over something that in the grand scheme of it all doesn't matter. But B, are very confused about the difference between race and nationality, race and culture, race and anything that is not race. So for anyone that is confused, you can be a white Jamaican. You can be a white Mexican. You can be a white South African. You can be a white Creole. There's plenty of them on this app. You can be a white Geechee. It all depends on the family tree. White is a color, and colors do not define what culture you grew up in or what culture you live in. So, if you're looking to argue with somebody, I guess argue with the definition of words.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and I don't even know why idiots like this actually go on the internet and actually talk with so much conviction. They're literally brain dead. These are all the D students that didn't pay attention in class. Now, she goes on to say that you can be a white Jamaican by nationality. Even if you were born there, you go back further enough, your ancestors probably were European. You're not Caribbean. So then there's that. Nobody from the Americas was actually white skinned. They've already proven that. If you don't know that, I don't know what to tell you. Can you be a white Mexican? Yes, loosely. It's the same thing with people in the Caribbean. No person from Central or South America technically was of European descent before slave masters came and are woven and bred with the people. Every now and again you have a Canelo, right? A white Mexican. That was born there indigenously. Go back further enough, his ancestors probably were Spanish, European. So, yeah, by nationality, you can be a white Mexican. Can you be a white Creole? Now, definition of a Creole is a person of mixed European and black descent, especially in the Caribbean. Same thing is said to be true. If you go further enough back, the people of European descent are not indigenous to the Caribbean or parts of Louisiana to be Creole. And I know a lot of people are going to say, well, Creole is the language they speak, or a group of people that speak quote unquote French, right? Broken French. Once again, given by the Europeans, which were French people. So I guess you could be a white Creole person, right? They call them Cajuns in Louisiana, by the way. I don't know what the fuck they call them in the Caribbean, but they're Cajuns. European people of European descent to speak broken French. Now, black people just speak Creole because slavery. Yeah, so then there's that. She also says that you can be Geechee. You could be a white Geechee. Alright, let's leave what Geechee means. Geechee is a word referring to the U.S. Low Country ethno-cultural group of the descendants of West African slaves who retained their cultural and linguistic history, otherwise known as the Gullah people and Gullah language. It has been used as a nickname for persons originated out of this culture and ethnic group. So by definition, you can't be a white Geechee. I just read what it is, according to Google. So we'll use white information. I know white folks like to think that they're indigenous to the whole planet. They're actually not. You literally are indigenous to Western and Eastern Europe. You migrated out of Eastern Europe, out of the Caucasus Mountains. You're not indigenous to India, hell, even China. Most of the people over 100 years ago were brown skin or tan skin. They weren't even pale. Or they didn't even resemble the Asians we have nowadays. Same thing for South America. Most people that came out of South America about 150 years ago, black as shit, or my color. And even that's pushing it. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. Through migration and generations and centuries of moving from place to place. Historically, yeah, white people don't come from the Americas. They don't come from South America, Africa. They don't come out of the Caribbean. They don't even come out of the Asia country. They're literally delegated to Eastern, Western, and Asia Minor, right? So, and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? They go everywhere. They want to take over. So it's natural. And she looks like she don't read books. She got like this soulless, doe-eyed look in her face. So it ain't her fault, right? What do you say? Ignorance is not bliss. It's actually stupid. In any event, if you like this episode, you know what to do. And I'm out. No.